Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Max AC channel. For this festive season, we will be doing another round of December delights. As we've done before, for the month of December, we will be making 5 more sweet treats that will hopefully help you celebrate the holidays. For this episode, we will be making some Pfeffernüsse. For this recipe, you will need 2¼ cups or 300 grams of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 4 teaspoons of Lebkuchengewürz spice blend, which you can make your own by combining 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ground cloves, a pinch of allspice, coriander, cardamom, ginger, star anise, mace, and or nutmeg. You will also need a 1/4 teaspoon of ground white pepper, half cup of dark brown sugar, a 1/3 cup of molasses, not bootstrap, honey, maple, golden or other syrup, or a mixture thereof, 6 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of heavy cream, and 1 large egg. Then for the glaze, you will need 2 cups or so of powdered sugar, 3 to 4 tablespoons of milk, heavy cream, or water, and a pinch of salt. These ingredients are enough for about 50 cookies, so adjust as needed. First we'll prepare the dough. So in a small saucepan, combine the brown sugar, molasses and or syrup, butter, and cream. Heat this on medium-low heat, stirring frequently until the butter melts and the sugar dissolves. Remove this from the heat and let it rest as we prepare the dry ingredients. Grind any spices if needed, and then in a large bowl, add the flour, baking soda, salt, Lebkuchengewürz spices, and white pepper, and give this a mix. Once the wet ingredients have cooled, pour it into the dry ingredients and stir to combine. Once all of the flour is mixed in, add the egg and mix to combine this as well. The dough should be a bit similar to a very thick batter and will be very sticky in consistency. Once the dough is fully mixed to your liking, turn the mixture onto some plastic wrap, dividing the dough in portions if needed, and wrap the dough tightly. Then chill this in the fridge for at least an hour or up to 2 days. When you're ready to bake your cookies, preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. While we wait, we'll shape the cookies, so take some of the dough out of the fridge, leaving the remaining dough wrapped in the fridge to stay cold. Roll the dough into a strand about 1 inch in thickness. Slice the roll into 1-inch thick rounds, and roll each piece into a ball, placing them onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper about 1 inch apart. When your oven is ready, place your cookies in and bake on the middle rack for 15 minutes or until they turn golden. While we wait for the cookies to bake, we'll prepare the glaze. So in a small bowl, sift the powdered sugar into a bowl to remove any lumps, add a pinch of salt, and then mix in the liquid of choice, 1 tablespoon at a time, until your desired consistency. Then, when the cookies are done, remove them from the oven and let the cookies cool completely on a cooling rack before dipping the top of each cookie in the glaze, letting the excess drip off. Then, place them back on a wire rack and let them sit until the glaze is fully hardened. And with that, your Pfeffernüsse cookies are ready to eat. Pfeffernüsse, meaning peppernuts in German, are small spice cookies originating from Germany that are typically enjoyed during the Christmas season. The name comes not from it containing nuts, but rather from the addition of ground pepper in the dough, giving it its distinctive peppery spice taste, along with each cookie being about the size of a walnut. Like many recipes, this one varies quite a bit from region to region, each putting its own spin on it. For example, in northern Germany, which I base this recipe on, they're typically made a bit larger and are softer in consistency. And in southern Germany, the dough is sometimes made with candy citrus peel, zest, and often also ground up almonds, which you of course are welcome to add to this recipe as well. And of course, you are also welcome to adjust the spice levels of your Lebkuchengewürz blend to your liking, and you can also use some pumpkin pie spice if you have that as well, since it's typically the same spices, though in different ratios. You can buy Lebkuchengewürz pre-made, but I recommend making your own since you can adjust it to your preferences. And if you have any extra spice, you can use this to make gingerbread cookies as well. In addition to the spices, there are also variations on the topping, with some people using just powdered sugar instead of icing, and some other variations omit the topping entirely, though the glaze is the traditional topping. If you wish to use powdered sugar, just give the cookies a dusting while they're still warm. But I prefer the icing topping, and since it's just one extra ingredient to make it, I recommend taking the extra few minutes to make the glaze. But make yours how you like. Once the glaze is hardened, these cookies can be stored in an airtight container on the countertop for at least 2 weeks. But since we did use eggs, I would recommend storing them in the fridge instead to help them last a bit longer. These actually taste better after a few days as the flavors are allowed to deepen and intensify, so definitely try to save some for later to try out the difference in taste. These cookies will be a great gift to make for your loved ones, and another one to add to your variety of cookies in your Christmas cookie tin. And if you're looking for some more ideas to round out your homemade cookie box, check out some more of the other cookie recipes we've made in the past. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. In the comments below, let me know how it went if you decided to make it, and let me know if there's anything you want me to make next. Like the video, share with your friends and family, and subscribe to this channel for more episodes of the Max AC channel. And remember, if you want to stay cool in the kitchen, turn your AC to the max and watch the Max AC channel. 4 teaspoons of Lebkuch, 4 teaspoons of Lebkuch, 4 teaspoons of Lebkuch.